Star Wars actually has some good news. Hello, guys, and welcome back. Welcome back to Dylan's Little Hobbies. And just to start off this video, first off, I want to thank all of my subscribers. I mean, I've never been able to break 60 subscribers for like the past maybe, I don't know, 2 years. I have not been able to get more subscribers for the last 2 years, which I'm fine with, you know. I only do these videos to entertain people. If I can entertain one person, then I'm fine with that. But the fact that I now have 76 subscribers, I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's hopefully get to 100, and who knows, I would love to actually have 1,000 subscribers. If I get 1,000, yeah, I'm just going to keep on making videos, obviously, but if I got 1,000, that would just be fantastic, because 1,000 people actually want to watch your content. That means a lot. But hey, 76 people actually want to watch my content. That's fantastic. Thank you guys. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Now, in today's video, we actually have some good news coming out of Star Wars. Now, I am not going to get into it very much, but I will say this: the past couple of weeks, Star Wars has been in a loop of very, very poor news. I have not been very happy about it, and indeed, I have been actually so disappointed in Star Wars right now that the Star Wars content on this channel is going to slow down for a little bit. In fact, I've even gone down to 3 videos a week just because I don't really want to report on Star Wars because I'm just too passionate about it and I'm just too disappointed about it. So I really just don't want to even discuss it, you know. And that really sucks when something bad like that happens to the point where you just feel disappointed, you know, to the point where you don't even want to create videos about something that you love. But this is kind of the situation we're stuck in, especially because there hasn't been any other good news about Star Wars. And I've been really excited about this one because of the Cassian Andor show. The Cassian Andor show has been the only Star Wars project, and it's really funny. I feel like, I know I'm not the only one, but I feel like I am the only one, because talking to people online and stuff like that, people are typically just not hyped for the show as much as I am. I really, really am into the show. I cannot wait for Cassian Andor for multiple reasons. First off, I absolutely loved Rogue One. I know what everyone's gonna say. He wasn't very much of a character in Rogue One. I mean, sure, he was a big part of Rogue One, but Cassian Andor, why make a story about him? We kind of already know his story, right? We know that he was a part of the Rebel Alliance. He did some shady things, and because of those shady things, he decided at the end, what were they worth? If he stood back when the Empire had the Death Star, if he stood back and did nothing, then everything that he did that was wrong was for nothing. So he decided to actually help and try to gather the Death Star plans. And I absolutely love that particular story. And this Cassian Andor show is really going to be the story of what he has done, his shady doings, you know? And that's just something that I really like that they're doing with this, because the thing is, let's face it, Star Wars has kind of already for the longest time has shown the rebels to be the heroes, the good guys, and we really never hear that much from the bad guys. Well, now we are starting to learn more about what the Empire thinks of the rebels. They think that they are terrorists. They think that they destroyed the Death Star, killing thousands, millions of lives, and they want to remember. You gotta believe that even though they're working for Palpatine, the greatest evil in the galaxy, they are actually doing it because they believe it's the right thing to do to protect and save their own home, protect and save their own lives. That's why they fight these rebels, right? And I like seeing that other side to it. Now we are going to see the other side of the rebels that are a little less shady, you know, a little less the heroes, a little more of the villains. And Cassian Andor is, of course, going to be one of them, and I cannot wait to see this. I actually want kind of a darker show when it comes to Star Wars. And here's the thing when it comes to me. When it comes to Star Wars, The Clone Wars, I grew up with that show. And a lot of people are going to say it's just a cartoon. Star Wars, The Clone Wars is not just a cartoon. And indeed, it goes into rather very dark material. It actually does have very serious and dark moments in the show. And the great thing about Star Wars, The Clone Wars, is the way it does it. It doesn't show everything. It does censor itself very well, but it does get the point across. So, yes, there is some censorship in the Clone Wars, but it's more or less so kids don't get really scared. But kids, even as a kid, you could understand what just happened, and you can understand how bad it is. And I miss that. I miss that in Star Wars. And when it comes to everything that Disney has done, I haven't seen much of that other than Rogue One and a couple of other things that Dave Filoni specifically have done. I mean, Star Wars Rebels, you could argue, did it too, but not to the same extent. That's why I don't think Rebels is that great of a show. I really like Star Wars Rebels. My favorite character from there is actually Kanan or Caleb Doom. I really like that character. I really like what they did with that story. It's just simple a case of where, because of what he was dealing with, Dave Filoni could not necessarily do what he was able to do with the Clone Wars because the freedom just wasn't there. And that's why I think Rebels lacks in that department. And then you have all the other Star Wars stuff that Disney has produced. And I honestly don't think, other than Rogue One, there is really that feeling of war and understanding of what war really is anymore. And I really like the fact that we are getting that through Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. And I really, really was excited for the Cassian Andor show to show the other side of the Rebels. The less hero side, the more shady, darker side of the series. I'm not talking about, like, let's throw a bunch of blood and other rated R trash in Star Wars. We don't need that. What we need is a dark story, you know? And something that I would absolutely love, they will never do this. I would love a Darth Vader, maybe one day they will. I would love a Darth Vader monster movie where a bunch of rebels, they're maybe winning the day, they're having a great time destroying the Empire, and then one little TIE fighter flies out of nowhere. They think, oh, it's just a TIE fighter, let's just take it out. It's not just a TIE fighter, it's Darth Vader. And then, you know, they go into like a monster movie house or something like that, and they think it's haunted. We're seeing stuff floating around, but it's not. It's Darth Vader messing with them and just slaughtering them all. I would like a show about that too. I would love a movie about Darth Vader slaughtering some rebels. But as for the Cassian Andor show, I really am excited about it, and I was actually disappointed to hear really nothing about it, you know? I haven't heard anything from Dave Filoni or Jon Favreau being on this project. I thought, okay, is this project actually going to be Kathleen Kennedy's job? What is this job actually going to be? Who is she going to get to actually care for this project, right? And I'm very happy that they actually announced that none other than George Lucas is actually going to be doing 2 episodes of the show. 2 episodes of the first season. He's going to be directing 2 episodes of the first season. I'm really excited about that because George Lucas actually really did like the original Rogue One episode. He actually loved the movie, shockingly enough. And I agree, I really love Rogue One too. So the fact that he's going to get into the director's chair, and actually direct 1 or 2 of the episodes, I'm super excited about. I'm super excited that he's going to be involved. And I wish we would get Dave Filoni involved in this too, but I am happy, I am thrilled to hear that George Lucas is going to be involved with not only Star Wars somehow, but he's going to be involved with Cassian Andor. I cannot wait to see this show. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts about the Cassian Andor show and about the news that George Lucas is now involved in the show. Thank you guys for watching, and I am out. Bye. Now, before I go, I will say this again. Some of the Star Wars content on this channel is going to slow down because there really just isn't anything coming out when it comes to Star Wars right now. Nothing really that good, at least. So, yeah, might slow down on the Star Wars content. Might start just going back to anime content for a little while. But let me know your thoughts about that down in the comments below as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I am out.